Welcome back to BBN Tonight. Joey Gatewood is going to be the new QB1 tomorrow against the Dogs. So we talked with the man in charge of that position about the switch.
Yeah, here's what quarterbacks coach Darin Hinshaw had to say yesterday. We've heard that there is going to be a different quarterback taking that first snap in Saturday's game as we see Joey Gatewood go under center.
Yes, Terry Wilson had a wrist injury during the Missouri game. He played through it, and it swelled up on him. After the game, and he's been rehabbing it this week, and Joey Gatewood will get the nod at starting quarterback this week.
So what have you seen from him this week as he's prepared to be the starter?
He's gotten a lot more reps than being the backup, so that's really helped him to be able to go. And again, we've got some new plays that we put in every week and be able to run those plays. And as the backup, you don't get to run all the plays. You about have half the reps than the starter does. So it was good for him to get all those reps, and he's done a good job this week. He's completed a lot of his passes. He's getting more and more comfortable back there, and I'm excited to go see him play.
It really seems like he and Terry Wilson are so similar in the way they play the game.
They are. They're very similar. So game plan wise, when we were game planning for Terry, we were always game planning for Joey. So it's a situation where we're going to this week again with similar thoughts, and again we're excited to go see Joey play.
Even Landon said there's no difference back there. For them, it doesn't seem to bother them either way, and they feel confident in either quarterback that would be back there.
Yes, and the one thing, obviously Terry's an older quarterback who's played a lot of SEC games. Joey has not, and there's going to be a learning curve for him as he goes out there against Georgia. They're a great defense. They're a really good team, and he's going to go out there and go obviously get comfortable early and understand his first start in the SEC, and it's exciting for him. He's excited, and we're looking forward to seeing him play.
Now, at the same time, with Terry being out, I know that's given Bo Allen a chance to get some extra reps in too, being that second man up. So what have you seen from him this week as well?
Well, that increased Bo Allen's reps, obviously. And also Sawyer Smith. So we've been practicing all three of them all week, and Bo's gotten better and better and better all week as far as his reps go, and in him learning the game plan and what happens. I mean, he's one snap away from playing. So we've been preparing with him with the run game, pass game, all the different play actions, or RPOs, all the stuff that we've been doing, and it's been good. And Bo Allen's had a good week.
You guys know it going into a season. This is just kind of one of those unfair positions because you get all the praise and all the scrutiny. How do these guys handle that, and how do you handle them if there is outside noise that makes its way in?
Well, I tell them to ignore the outside noise. Bottom line is as a quarterback, you have success, you can't listen to it either. It goes both ways. You have to be even-keeled. There's no ups and downs. You have to be consistent. That's the number one thing at playing quarterback, especially in the SEC, because we play against so many good defenses. And again, it's a situation where we have some players now that are, Joey hasn't played yet, and we have Bo that hasn't played yet. So again, talking to them about, taking one play at a time. Don't get too high, don't get too low, stay even keeled throughout the whole game, what the situation is. Listen to your coaches, don't listen to media, don't listen to other outside factors. The main thing is focus on what we're doing here at Kentucky.
What do you see has been any of the issues with that quarterback position? I mean, obviously we've seen some drop passes, and I know you're not going to single out the wide receivers, but is there something you're seeing from this position that needs to improve the most? Reading defenses, reading the RPO? Well,
yeah, the RPO especially. I mean, that's something we've been very successful at here. When we went to the Citrus Bowl, I mean, Terry again was very good at that, and teams have learned to give us different looks, and we got to continue to get better at that part of the game. Our play action, when we do, our run game is very good, but when we fake and we got to go down the field, and we've got to be more accurate. So we've talked about that and we've worked on that, and especially this week. I mean, this is Georgia has a very good front seven, and they have a very good secondary. So we've got to do a good job with our RPOs and make good decisions when those opportunities come up.
Everyone keeps saying this is one of the best defenses they've seen. What's it like game planning against this Georgia defense?
You look at what other teams have done and what success that they had against them, and Georgia's really good. Their front is big, strong, physical, and their linebackers can fly around and go make plays, and their front allows them to do that. And then their secondary does a great job of fitting the run, understanding where their run fits are, and then understanding when it's time to go play man-to-man, they make it really hard on the wide receivers. So again, we've challenged our wide receivers. We got to get off jams. We got to find ways to get them open. And then we've got to be able to throw the ball down the field, and also our quick game and our RPOs, be able to complete the ball and move chains. Very similar like we did against Tennessee. We did a really good job of doing that. We got to continue to do that and build off of it. And then be able to play action pass and be able to get the ball down the field and have some shots down the field. So we've been working at that all week, and we got to continue to get better at that.
All right, coming up next on BBN Tonight, we're going to check in with our guy, Jeremy Jarman.
The former Cat and current UK Sports Network analyst will talk X's and O's ahead of Kentucky, Georgia. We'll be right back.